Hello, friends. Sorry, I was actually, I was putting the break video in a group thread where somebody was asking about breakers. Because I tell everybody, try it everywhere else. Or just watch people. Just watch how people do things before you even spend your money. So, since I was going live, I figured I'd make sure I shared the video in that thread. If anybody wants to come check it out, see if they like what's going on here, that's great. Welcome anybody who wants to come check things out. Oh, man. Again, this is exhausting. I did respond to that. It is. I agree. Henry, Mr. Chan, what's up, brother? Pull me a Vladiano. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's pull the old Vladiano. Why not? What else? No shit, Brand. You've been great entertainment while the wife and I have been sick. She know nothing about sports cards and laughs her ass. There's a few ladies out there that I don't know. Good for them. Happy to have you in the audience. We do have our last case of Gypsy Queen. I'm not getting any more. My shipping department has bailed on me prematurely today to go to Vegas. So this is the only break today. I do have things lined up for tomorrow and Saturday, but I have to go play shipping department after this ends. And everything except for yesterday has just been dropped off at the post office. One case of Gypsy Queen from yesterday sorted. The other one is not. So I'm going to jump back there after this and work on that the rest of the night. Just so you guys know, show me some buckos. Looking forward to shitting on you for the next 2 hours. That's right. Please do. Please do. Here's the seals on the case, friends. Before we cut this bad boy open and get to it. Because it will be... the second break, I was a little quicker. I was slow on the first one. I think we were right around 2 hours on the second break. Maybe just under. But that case was better, I think. I think case 2 was better than case 1. There was still a surprising lack of non-baseball hits. I'm just so used to getting so many non-baseball relics in a case. I might fall asleep. You very well might, Derek. Don't worry. I can't. I'm not allowed to fall asleep, so I get to a point where I'm like, alright, we're done. We're just going to rip as fast as we can. There's your empty case. Let me weasel this thing on over into the appropriate areas. We cleared up the non-baseball issue on the listing, so there should be no confusion with that. That's actually what I have to go check on that first case. That's already sorted. I gotta go make sure all of that is squared away. So it's just Ginter's a lot of work. Like, this is not worth the money because I literally have to shut down now. But that's not Allen and Ginter's fault. That's great timing for my help to leave me. Is basically what that is. So I literally have to stop selling so that I can go take care of the back end of this for you guys. So I'm kind of bummed about that. But like I said, I do have plans for tomorrow, and I have a gigantic, super secret Saturday surprise, and we'll see how that goes. Hit any rip cards? Yeah, but nobody's been here to confirm or deny my ability to rip the rip card. We pulled a rip topper. We pulled an Ichiro topper yesterday. That's one of those triple rips. And then Jeremy Johnson did send me an email through the website. He said, hey, buddy, I'm not going to be here for the break. He said, if we pull any Twins rip cards, rip them. He told me. He sent me the email. So hopefully, Allen and Ginter, Gypsy Queen, whatever. It's all the same. Just kidding. This actually, Gypsy Queen's actually a baseball product. This isn't. This is Allen and Ginter. Friends, let's go. Here we are. Good luck, everybody. Again, I thank you guys for filling the case super fast. I didn't have to do anything but comment that there were 3 teams left while I was finishing up at the gym, and it was perfect timing. Perfect timing. I have to get a terrible luncheon of non-nutritious but delicious tamales and rice. And I'll make my list, and here we are. I'm going to get a 43 loader. It's going to be Manny Machado right out of the gate. Do you hate this? Or, this. But first, this is a worse break because I don't break flagship hobby cases usually. I do the jumbos, and the jumbos, you can rip them in an hour. Because you can just go to the good stuff. This, there's no parallels, this is just a lot of very minimal parallels, and all the stupid mini cards makes it extremely hard to stack. So, like, there will be a space issue before this is all said and done. So, I mean, this is it. We do get a relic. This goes to the Giants. I don't want to hear anything about it. No sharks in Gypsy Queen. That's right. That's right. But I haven't seen a shark in 4 years or a dinosaur. I haven't seen anything. 4 years. Not a shark, a dinosaur, anything fossilized except for the sweet-ass shark insert set they have going on this year. Super awesome. Brad, if you rip a rip card on the break, does the inside card... Oh, Meehan, I'm gonna punch you. If I rip a rip card, whatever's in that rip card goes to whatever the rip card is. Just because another team comes out doesn't... No way. Not even entertaining it. Let's not be stupid. Someone has to consent to allow for the card to be ripped. That is their property. 100% their property. I don't know if you're just trying to stir the pot with that terrible question. It's terrible. Why would someone let me rip their card just to give the contents away? They should do these in jump. They could do it in less packs. It's so much base. They could take the mini and the insert and do like 4 packs at once and put it all in the middle. Just make less packs. But this, not every product is optimized for breaking. That's why when I do products like this, I get a ton of people that come here because I'll ship you all the cards. I don't necessarily like it or do it, but it's a service I provide to the hobby because I believe in the hobby more than I believe in the business bullshit of the hobby. I enjoy the hobby. I don't enjoy the business side of it, even though it's literally how I make a living. So, I try and take care of you guys the best I can. Because behind the scenes, it's not enjoyable all the time. Sometimes it is. But it's not always, So, it's like any other job. It's all bullshit and whatever behind the scenes. Trying to source product is harder than it's ever been because there's more amateurs in the business than there ever has been. So, everybody wants to squeeze the last penny out of everything, and I literally started the business to avoid that way before there was ever a boom. So now it's just incredibly worse. I only got in so you didn't whine. Oh my goodness. I wish you wouldn't have, so I could have whined. Now I can't whine. I always check the minis for numbers. A lot of them are hand numbered. We did have that glossy 101, which was actually stamped. Just checking because I doubt a D-back would be in a rip card. I don't know. Check the checklist. They could have a rip card. Love this conversation. I love this conversation too. I love having conversations. Bobby Shoes did. Yeah, I would have asked you if you were sure a few times before I ripped your rip card. Sorry, my camera's not where I'd like it to be. Because yeah, an Ichiro triple rip topper has got to be a lot of money. Yeah, Meehan will whine for everyone. Jason Barr, what's up, bro? Jason with the Doyers. But I mean the full-size base cards, there's literally 2 parallels, that's it. And one is the hot box parallel, so you're not getting that in this box, and the 1 of 1. Like, that is it on the full-size cards. That's why I charge so much for... I don't know what anyone else is charging for non-baseball, but this is why we look at the minis right here. Angels, Ohtani, hand numbered to 25. 11 out of 25 for Shohei Ohtani. That's why this product also takes a little bit of extended time, because you have to look at the back of every mini card. You just have to do it. It's part of the job. Angels, congratulations. Justin Wardell. Shohei Ohtani. I hate when I hate when I fold the sleeve over. Sorry. I don't really have OCD or anything, but there's no need to put a crease in a penny sleeve. Ohtani, 11 out of 25 in the first box. Let's go. Let's go. That's got to be a couple dollars. But when they're flipped over, that's great. Can you tell me what the potential new hit would be if you rip it versus keep it? I don't know what you mean. I have no idea what you're asking me, CJ. The rip cards tell you, like, on the back of them what could be inside of them, though, if that's what you're asking. What is preventing some scumbag from handwriting the number on the back? The backs are different. So, we'll keep this to the side. If we find another Ohtani mini, stop me. I think it has to be a specific back. I know you're the cheapest prices out of everyone, especially on this product, but maybe not. I'm specifically speaking on the non-baseball spot. That's all. So, CJ, if you're still around when we get to a rip card, I'll show you. It tells you what the contents could be. It's like there can be a metal, a wooden mini, 101, mini autographs. There can also be just like base mini cards like this, but they're all considered short prints if they come out of the rip card. Yeah. Exactly what Willoughby just said. They put exclusive cards inside of those rip cards, like they're short prints, basically. I'm just here for the show. Hey, it's all right, man. I love it. Just come hang out. Fuck. You know what I mean? I always say that. You don't need a spot to come have some fun. We just have to sell spots to do the videos. That's all. Jack Flaherty for the Red Turds. St. Louis on the board early. They went early in the first two breaks. They went super late today. Maybe the Ozzie Smith hit yesterday convinced everyone they weren't going to do well. Jack Flaherty going to Derek. And exactly what Mike just said. It's not going to be... I don't even know if I've ever pulled the same team out of what the outside card was. Because last year I did it where I basically said I was ripping your rip card unless you specifically told me not to when you bought your team. But that was when I was posting in the group still. And still having headache fucking nightmares of tracking down people to pay their money like responsible adults. I'm just, that's like my biggest sticking point. There's bigger breakers than me that are like way more relaxed on that. It's not my thing. So big on it. Just be a responsible adult. It makes everything so much easier. So I did a website. It's professional. You pay when you buy. You have so much protection in case I ever went rogue, which is not going to happen. But it's better for you. You got more than PayPal. You got a whole fucking processing company. You know, everything to argue against should you be unsatisfied. Henry, I don't, because that's an Upper Deck product, and I do not have a physical location. So I cannot get, like, pre-order Upper Deck anything. That's why I don't break hockey. Upper Deck has a 6-month, or it's 180 days of exclusive period to brick-and-mortar stores. So if people are breaking it without brick-and-mortar, they have some sort of connection that I do not have. That you can buy it at retail. I could buy it at retail, but I've never... You guys know how I am about pricing. I'm not here to rip you guys off. Why would I buy it at market and then upcharge and sell it to you when somebody has it at a cheaper price? That's a stupid game for me to play. I don't want to do that to you guys either. Yeah, I've never pulled a monster out of a rip card. But this year I decided it's so hard to communicate across all the platforms. I'm not going to rip people's cards unless they consent. And I did get a few emails. Like I said, Jeremy today, there was someone yesterday. I don't have yesterday's list in front of me. But there's a few people that told me, hey, you pull one, rip it. Rip it, because I'm not going to be around. Last hit, it's going to be Timmy Anderson. So 3 relics here in the first box. We did get an extra hit in one of the boxes yesterday. That was nice. That was nice. Anytime you get an extra hit out of Topps, it's a good day. Gonna get an oversized loader. It's not a topper. Or, I'm sorry, it's not a rip card. You know right away if it's a rip card. It's just thicker. So we'll check it out. Maybe it's a mountain. Maybe it's a baseball player. Who knows? It's going to be a giant squid. Oh, yeah. Giant squid. No, those are Derek, the Field of Dreams game, we talked about this yesterday. I will not be watching. I do not care. The tickets are bullshit. I wanted to buy tickets for this lady named Wendy, and I don't even know if she even knows. I'm not telling her that I wanted to do it because there's no point. She lives in Iowa, and she wanted to go. And they had some lottery for everyone that lived in Iowa, but she didn't win, and tickets are like over $1,000. I was going to buy 2 tickets and send them to her and just tell her to go and have a good time, but it was just too much money. I mean, I can't be that nice. I don't make that much money. I really don't. I don't make the money some people probably think I make. I'm just very cheap in my own life. I spend more on my health insurance every month than I spend on things that I want. If that helps anyone out, because I have to buy my own health insurance now for my kids. This pack is loaded with cards. So we're going to have a short pack somewhere, I bet. It's only supposed to be, 8 cards in a pack? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 cards in that pack right there. But no, the Field of Dreams, those are like 2 of my bottom 3 favorite teams. So it's literally the last thing on earth I would want to watch in terms of a baseball game. And then I don't like the movie. I don't like the 1919 White Sox. I don't care what you say about Shoeless Joe Jackson. Nobody was alive back then to corroborate any story about whether he did or did not throw a World Series, or that their pay was too bad, and all of this bullshit to make excuses for sacrificing the integrity of the fucking sport we all love. I have no interest in any of that shit. The movie's not that, but he's a subject in the movie, and I have no interest in, not for me. I'm in the minority of that thought process, but I'm who I am. You know, you guys are allowed to be who you want to be as well. So for me, no. It's just a no from me. Gigantic no. Not even interested. It did create some jobs for some people to build a stadium out there, so that's great. You know, people are going to get like a one-day gig working concessions and things like that. So yeah, that's cool. I'm all about that. I'm all about opportunities for humans to make money and be successful. So on that side of it, I love it. But the actual game that's going to get played on the field, not interested. If you rip it, they will come. Fuck integrity, he says. I'm all about it. I'm very integrity and principles. Like, I mean, we left Shopify over 2%. You know what I mean? I don't get, and I would pay 10% more to have it back now than Squarespace. Shout out to Squarespace, I guess. I don't know. You're not as good as Shopify, but you're getting my money. So improve your platform. I don't know what to say. It's not a breaker friendly platform, that's for sure. Jacoby Jones. They did release Ariana. Yes, that's right. The movie is probably good. I can't get over the things that I don't want to get over, so I choose not. I tried watching it a few times. Every couple of years, I'm like, maybe, and then the fucking cornfield and all the convicts show up. I mean, the whoever, the baseball, the just non-integrity having old-timey baseball fucks show up, and I'm out. I'm checked out. I'd rather watch Bull Durham, which is not even a baseball movie. It's a movie about a whore. I'd rather watch Bull Durham than fucking Field of Dreams, and I think Bull Durham's a terrible movie. I mean, I don't even know how people consider that a baseball movie. It's literally a movie about a whore. Apollo 13, since we never went to the... I'm not even touching that. CJ, I'm not touching that subject. I don't know. I used to, when I was a pre-pubescent kid, I used to think that too. I don't know about science and NASA and the moon, but we've sent shit to Mars, and Elon Musk is a genius. I don't know. And then there's the argument, if we've been to the moon, why don't we go back? So, you know, whatever. I don't know what a trollop is, but she's a tramp. A trail-lamp. A career minor league nobody and a whore. Bull Durham. It was a joke, but seriously. I mean, that's not political. That's That's, it's something different. But I don't know. Nobody ever put me on the moon. Bull Durham is a great movie. Why is it a great movie? Explain it to me. What makes that movie great? Trouble with the Curve is a better romance movie than Bull Durham. And that's a terrible baseball movie, too. Justin Timberlake's in it. And then the fucking big shot high school turd who thinks his shit doesn't stink and he's a chubby little fat fuck. I mean, holy cow. Thinks he's so great. Ugh, what a bad movie. Clint Eastwood, though. I love Clint Eastwood. Do you like anything? I love things. Oh, yeah, so like Hardball. I had G-Baby's face on a t-shirt. You know what I mean? Love that movie. That's more my type of movie. Kid from the Projects. The projects aren't just for black people. You know what I mean? No offense to the African-American community. They have projects everywhere. So I can relate more to that than I can to whores at spring training. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? 100% hands down the greatest Christmas movie of all time. Die Hard, ladies and gentlemen. That's all you need to know. Die Hard 2 is like the second best Christmas movie ever. It's tough to get the younger kids wear garter belts and breathe through the eye. Oh my god. Where are we going here? Moneyball? I love Moneyball. Great movie. I hate analytics though. But for a team like that, it makes sense for them to do everything they can do to compete with the little amount of money they have. I honestly, probably my favorite baseball movie is the first Major League movie. Just because it's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. I don't know if there's a funnier movie in the baseball department. So Major League for sure. The Sandlot. I mean, I think everybody can relate to The Sandlot in one way or another. Then you always see that meme that goes around and it says, one day you guys all went outside for the last time and nobody realized it. That's a really fucking sad thing to think about. Bartender Joe. What else are we missing? See, Jay, I didn't say that. I just know that the dude they found at the end of that movie was better than the kid that couldn't hit the ball. That's a real... Oh, Jesus. I'm not even reading that comment out loud. YouTube won't even know what you said. Half the time I read just so everybody knows what we're talking about, but I'm not, I'm not going there. I like most baseball movies. Just because if there's baseball going on, I like them better than most movies. Like, I don't like horror movies. I think they're dumb. Either they're not scary, or they just try to be over the top with, like, blood and guts. And, like, I don't want to watch blood and guts. I want to watch a movie, and it's not interesting. I watch funny movies because life's too fucking serious. Why do I want to watch something that's going to put me in a bad mood? So, like, a drama or stuff where like kids are sick. My wife watches weird, like even like stupid shows like Grey's Anatomy. Like there's kids dying on a show. Like who the fuck wants to watch that? I have absolutely no interest in watching anything that's sad. Like period. Don't want to feel sad. Who wants to feel sad? I want to be happy. I just want to be happy and have some fun. Over, under 3 drinks today. How about an actual hit? Rookie of the Year, fantastic movie. Obviously for biased reasons. But yeah, good film. I'm going to keep trying to rip, though. You guys are just going to have to keep asking questions or naming movies. And I will respond as I see fit. Except for the weird tangents that the chat's going on today. Usually I do the tangents around here, chat. You guys take your X-rated minds somewhere else for the duration of this one. There's no hot tennis ladies or golfers in Allen and Ginter this year like there were before. We do have something framed coming up. Maybe it'll be an auto. And it is. It's hand-numbered. He hand-numbered it, and they numbered the frame. It's this dude, softball player, Kelly Wrangham. This does go to non-baseball because it's softball. I don't know how you get to be a superstar fucking softball player. What's a bad average for a softball player? Like 900? I mean, seriously. So good for him. Good for the non-baseball spot. Hopefully it fetches you some money. It's a double eBay 101 there with the hand number and the stamp. So congratulations, non-baseball, with that hit. Moving on to box number 3. Allen and Ginter needs Mrs. Red in a bikini. There's you. I mean, I don't know how much you can. I don't know what you're allowed to say anymore. If you call somebody attractive, is that like fucking me too? I don't know, because I've never been in that type of corporate situation. And to go along with that, I don't know what terrible things men have said to women in the workplace, because I know that they've done it. Sometimes I cringe just when I read a comment on Facebook. I'm like, ah, really? That's how you're gonna pick up chicks? Like, wow. So, you know, I don't know. I digress. Yeah, we need Mrs. Red in a bikini. I want that Joey fucking Votto. I hate that guy. He just keeps hitting. I was watching the Braves Reds yesterday. Great game. Great game. Fantastic game. Albies with the big time, no doubt, walk-off bomb. Really good baseball game yesterday. Because the Cubs are just not worth watching. When it's 7-0 before you even get to the couch, not turning it on. They have my favorite pitcher on the entire staff in the minor leagues right now for no reason other than they're trying to stretch him out to get him in the rotation. He's been in the big leagues all year and done great, but he was in a bullpen capacity. And now they're trying to stretch him out into starter capacity because they just need bodies to get through this year. And I don't know. So the only pitcher on the Cubs I like watching outside of Kyle Hendricks is not even on the team right now, which makes no sense. Stretch him out in the big leagues then, you know. Fuck. Let him have a spot start. Let him go 3 or 4 innings if that's all he can go. Most starters only go 5 innings nowadays anyway. 5-0, top second Brewers. Yeah, exactly. It's ridiculous. When's Davis coming up? Not this year. There's no reason to call him up. He's only in Double-A. He never had any hype until this past summer. Mom is having angiogram. No sound. It's funny watching the closed caption. Tom, what's up, brother? How we doing? Glad we have those closed captions. Sometimes they don't say the right things. But I hope your mom's doing okay, friend. I don't know. The angiogram. I'm not an expert. That's something to do with the old ticker, yeah? Something to do with the heart. But Davis isn't coming up. I don't know if they'll even bring Braylon Marquez up if he gets healthy. He actually has velocity, which is like literally what the Cubs have needed all year long. But they traded Darvish before the season started, and he was a guy that was a change of pace from the rest of our soft tossing sorry-ass pitching staff. Oh, somehow the team ERA is only like 16th in the big leagues, though. It's incredible. That just tells you how bad the offense is. Because I think the pitching is atrocious. Cubs are it's pretty tough to be a Cubs fan right now. And with MLB TV, there's better games on. There's better baseball to watch. Sorry, I'm going to watch the best baseball. Trevor Story. If my Cubs aren't, if they're, it's not even like, it's just at this point in the year, it's blatantly obvious that they're not competing and they're not trying to compete. And the guys that they have up aren't going to be around. These aren't guys they're giving them a look to see if they think like Ortega's like 100 years old, Wisdom's old, but he's been on the team most of the year. A lot of these guys are older that have just never been good enough. And they're just filling roles right now. That's all they're doing. They'll pick up shitty free agents at major league minimum of proven big league guys. That's, to improve. Hayward is, the next guy they're just going to have to cut him. And I've the contract makes you hate Jason Hayward more than you really do, because he's always been a phenomenal defender. And you can't take that away from anyone. And it's amplified at Wrigley for the brick wall. Nobody runs into the brick wall at Wrigley, and Hayward is very good about being aggressive when getting close to the wall. So I've never dogged him for that. He's always been phenomenal, but the bat is just not there. I don't think it's ever going to be there. Going to look for blockages. Was told we won't hear from MD till about 4. Okay. We got some time. Uncle Larry goes to the Phillies. But they're not the right prospects. 18 and 19-year-old kids aren't prospects you trade for. Those are people you can get every summer and every international free agent signing period. You can pick all the young kids you want. It's not what you trade talent for. It's not what you trade big league talent for. You trade big league talent for young double and triple A guys. Guys that are going to be there. Guys you know are going to make it. Not for projects that you hope pan out. That's all the Cubs ever did with their salary shit, is sign all these fucking broke dick pitchers, hoping that they were going to have all these resurgences. And that's the same reason they did when they signed Arrieta back this year. We need some depth. We know he just raped the Phillies for $75 million, but, you know, maybe he'll be good here. But why? Why would you think that? Why? What makes Pete Crow and that Owen Cassie guy any good? Why do you say that? Can you tell me their scouting report? I mean, can you give me, like, anything other than a stat line? They have a good, quick first step. I mean, I don't know a fucking thing about him. And Pete Crow's a kid, yeah? Or he's like, he went to college? Okay, so Pete's only 19. So that's good for being a draft guy. He's hitting 417 in low A ball, or in A ball, but that's only 32 at bats. And what is he, hurt? Is he injured right now? Because he's not playing. He has no Cub stats. So who knows? Oh, the Olympics. Was he on the Olympic team? All those games were super late. I only saw a few of them, and it was like when I was laying in bed. I didn't realize that. Their prices? Yeah, exactly. Their prices. Hurt his opposite throwing shoulder. Oh, okay. There we go. So, yeah, he's already hurt. He's already injury prone. So we traded for a guy that's hurt. That's terrible. 19 or not. Let's trade for a guy who played low A ball and he's hurt. And I don't know anything about the other guy, Cassie. They got like 17 12-year-olds from the Padres for Yu Darvish. And fucking Zach throws 62-mile-an-hour Davies. I'm telling you, I could get a hit off Zach Davies. Give me 21 outs. Give me a 7-inning start out of Zach Davies. I'm getting a hit. I don't care. I'll do it. I'd venture to bet money on it. I would get a hit or X amount of walks because you got to do something where he actually throws strikes. I can't just go up there and swing 21, 42, 63 straight times and hope I get a base hit. But you can put an entire defense on the field, and I'm going to get a hit off Zach Davies. You could take that shit to the bank. But yeah, let's trade you. I would never guess I would get a hit off Darvish. Just for comparison's sake. Rhys Hoskins. And before you guys all naysay away, just know that I was a pretty decent player in my time myself. But I'm now long removed from that. But I could still hit old fucking Zach Davies beer league fucking softball arm. That guy. Oh. Kyle Hendricks does the soft tossing thing right. And even he takes a gigantic L from time to time. And he's really good. But even Hendricks gets beat around some days. Hit Davies up on Twitter. We need to make this happen. Could probably make the majors if you didn't. As my back. I don't know if I don't know that. I don't even speculate, talk about, or think about what could. I'm not a what could have been kind of guy. I'm a what happened kind of guy, and it is what it is. I would love to do that though, but I wouldn't want to do that from like this because I wouldn't want him to like feel insulted or anything. That's not like a. You know, I'm not trying to trash the guy. I'm just saying he's not Yu Darvish. And we traded our backup catcher for Zach Davies and a bunch of kids that we might never see. I think it's a terrible trade. It's a salary dump is all it was. But I think I could. I very confidently think I could hit him because I can still hit 90, like a straight 90 in the pitching machine, which is way harder to hit off of than a real human arm. I can still do it. So the challenge of baseball is doing it day in and day out, every day, when you're sore, when you're beat up, when something weird hurts and you don't even know what part of your body it is. That's what makes baseball the grind that nobody really understands. I've never played a fucking 162 games in a year. That's a toll. That's mentally tough. That's physically tough. You get hit by the pitch in like your shin, that's gonna hurt for weeks, especially being on it every day. Yeah, I don't like doing that. I don't go to bars either because I don't like that old back in my day shit. My glory. I'm not about high school glory days. I was a fucking terrible high school baseball player. I just had an incredible collegiate coaching staff that really helped me learn how to do things and why explain why, if we do this, this is why we do this is why we do that, this is why we do this. Like, we didn't even hit off pitching machines in college. We just had like colored and numbered balls, and you would stand in the box with your bat and your stance and be ready and take your step and your stride, or however you did it, and you would just shout out what you saw as soon as you see it. So that, he wouldn't show you the ball, but he would drop a ball in it, and he would either have a number or a color, and you had to, tell him what you saw. Cassie's hitting 363. So at what level? I don't care about any stats until they at least hit AA. I can't even find this guy. Oh, it's because I'm not spelling his name right. It's because you're not spelling his name right. So, rookie ball. Rookie ball, he's hitting 363. All right, cool. Talk to me in 2 years when he's in AA. If it works, great, but it's just not likely that, it's just not likely. What kind of size are we looking at from this guy anyway? He's 18, so he's got plenty of time to grow, of course. 6'4", 190. I like that. 6'4", he gets some launch angle, He's Canadian. Oh, yeah, Henry Chan likes it. Henry Chan's about it. That's what I'm talking about. The comedian, we have Miguel Sano Mini, and this lady, Sarah Tiana. I've never heard a joke from her in my life. But congratulations to the baseball spot. We had that other comedian with like 3 names, the 101 Mini, yesterday. I've never heard of these comedians. Maybe I need to get out more. I don't know. But Meehan, I'm gonna need you to hook that up with Zach Davies. Me and Davies. Make that happen. Maybe they'll even let us do it on at Wrigley. Did you see National Treasures basketball? I have one box here. I have a box here. You have to like people to go out. That's true. That's very true. This guy. Roy Wood Jr. We hit his mini 101 yesterday. Jerry, what's up, bro? I like Jerry. See? I like you guys. I like every person from the hobby that I've ever met in person. I've never been like, oh, you're way different than what I thought you'd be. I've gotten along with everybody. They said they can't specify if it even came from that player. I did hear about that. Something about COVID or some shit. We do have a rip card. It's Mike Trout. That's big money. 34 out of 50. A rip card of Mike Trout. Justin Wardell. Great time to pick the Angels. They didn't do much through the first 2 cases. And here they are with a mini Ohtani, number to 25. And now the Mike Trout rip card. So here's Dyson, if you're still here, buddy. Inside this card will be a mini red ink autograph card, or an exclusive mini short print parallel, or a wood parallel, which would be a 1/1, or a metal parallel, which will also be a 1/1, or a one-of-a-kind sketch card, which is a 1/1 as well. So that's what could be in there. Again, I don't have a super magnet to try and find out if it's metal. So we'll just keep on keeping on. But yeah, that'll be big money. Been a long time. It's going, man. It's going. It's going. No time to not go. You know what I mean? Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. So go, go, go. Don't stop. Who said stop? Yeah, keep going. Something like that. I wish I had put socks on. It's cold downstairs. I hit the start streaming button, and I'm like, man, I wish I would have grabbed some socks. My basement gets so darn cold. And like, we have the thermostat set higher than ever. Like 73, 74. I'm usually like a 68 kind of guy. But it's probably like 68 down here, and nobody's upstairs. Yeah, Rip Card is considered a hit this year. I don't know about previous years, but it says on it. We'll show you on the next box. But yeah, they do consider the Rip Cards hits. I mean, they sell like hits. Like, they sell better than most shitty pitcher autos. So. Oh, well, stuff like this, Jerry. Look this up. Someone look this up if you could. It doesn't even have to be a 2021. It doesn't have to be numbered to 50. Just look up perhaps a Topps Mike Trout Rip Card from any year. Look up a Ichiro topper that we pulled yesterday. The box topper Rip Cards are huge money. Had an Ohtani Trout Rip Card number to 25 from last year, sold for $400 to give context. Yeah, for sure. I bet that Trout's every bit of $200. Almost guaranteed. Because Ohtani was down last year. So I bet that Rip Card, if you would have sold it now, obviously, Jason, that'd be worth a fortune. Probably worth way more right now than it was when you sold it. But yeah, the Rip Cards are a big deal in this product. Obviously, there's hits. There's a ton of relics. There is some ink. More? Yeah. Probably more. I just don't want to stop ripping because it's such a long break. The more I stop to look, the longer we're going to draw this looking at base shit out. And you guys know how I feel about base. Yeah, so the Angels have just won the break big time. Plus the Ohtani. So, I mean, the Angels are doing great, which is fantastic. And Terry Skubal for the Tigers. Mark 10 Armsel. Got his squad. I love it. That's what I love about Pick Your Team. Sometimes I see the names and I know what teams they bought before I even click on the order. Like Jason Barr, I knew he had the Dodgers. Old Mark 10 Armsel, I knew he had the Tigers. Meehan, I knew he had the Diamondbacks. I love it. That's why I love Pick Your Team. You get to pick who you want. And then even if you don't win 100% of the time, you're at least getting the players and cards that you want. The Jumbos are 7 to 900, yeah, for sure. The one you just pulled is 270 on E. Is that in an auction or is that just an asking price? Because asking price is a dangerous thing too. Look, Jonathan India. Hey, I didn't notice that. India, is this his first product? They snuck Jonathan India in. He's doing very well for the Reds. Who has the Reds? Someone, Blake, yeah, because I'm like, whoever bought the Reds was talking about the Reds today. So there you go. He said he's trying to be the highest, the first rookie. Something about his on-base percentage. He has a chance to do something no rookie's ever done. 2018 Trout Rip, 175. Was it numbered? Do you know by chance? Mountcastle Mini. They should all. I think every Rip Card is numbered. Every one. Like, there's a print run on all of them. This pack has a ton of cards. That's where our missing back card went from the previous pack. Trammell, rookie card. Castellanos has an opt-out. I was watching that Braves-Reds game last night. They were talking about it. Yeah, this one's numbered to 50, I think. So that's going to be at least double, I bet. Asking, and that's 10% off. Yeah, so that's an interesting concept. Castellanos signed a deal with the Reds, which I wanted the Cubs to keep him. And apparently he worked an opt-out into his contract after this year, and he's having a great year. So he could opt out, get away from the Reds, go play for a winner if he wants to, and make some more money. Double-sided, yeah, there are double-sided rip cards too. They do quite a bit with the rip option. And when you get the big guys like Trout, that's what makes it super cool. I like to see a shark rip card. Be a fucking tooth in there. I don't know. I'm going to try my best not to. We may have to pause towards the tail end of this because I may run out of real estate. Like I said, I'm flying solo right now. No co-pilots today. Box loader. We haven't seen an autographed one yet, but I have in the past. We still will not, though. Cody Bellinger. All right, Christopher. Have a good day, buddy. Bryce Harper. He's going to check his skunk out later. Bardo. This is a actor. What is this? I asked yesterday. I don't think anyone answered. What's this guy acting? I don't know. I don't know who he is. I don't know who any of these people are. I'm so out of touch. Look at me. Out of touch. Case breaks. Irrelevant case breaks. Right here. Live. Live and in person. 15 on Facebook, 15 on YouTube. It's a split crowd today, ladies and gentlemen. Please hit the like button, subscribe, comment, share, whatever you would like to do to help support the channel, the stream, the business, all of that. I don't need your money, but sometimes I need a little subscription on the YouTube. Turn on the notification bell. That's the other thing I'd like to tell you. So that way you get a notification every time I go live. Because it's better to get a notification and not need it than to buy a spot in a break, wait for that notification, wait to know when I go live and never get it. So make sure you turn that thing on. That's only for you. That doesn't help me at all. It doesn't pump my numbers up. I don't get any analytical data from that. None of it. I would assume so, but like last year, I did get one case last year. I got one case. I mean, I asked for it. You can't ask me what I'm getting until like the week before release. Like I don't even know what I'm getting for Chrome yet, and that's next week. I have no idea. I find out last. Like the last to know. But the more I sell, the more I'm going to get the better stuff. The better stuff's going to be better priced. Period. So when I'm struggling on the struggle bus, posting all those mixers, just know that I'm doing it to try and improve things for everyone. Get more allocations, get product at better prices, get more product, period. So my understanding, it's basically a dollars and cents things now rather than previously it used to be a per product basis type thing, and now it's just basically the bottom line, period. So the more I can sell, the more it's going to help everyone that participates at Underground. I think we have a frame coming up. Again, it could be a relic or an autograph, or even a cloth card. And this one will be Alejandro, not Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Kirk. Although Henry Chan, I did buy 6 Vladdy Jr. baseball bats today from Leaf. They're supposed to be JSA authenticated baseball bats. I bought 6 of them. Got an email while I was doing squats at the gym. Or no, I was doing deadlifts. I had to stop. I had to stop and buy it. Because I want one for me. Because I want to get a bat rack. Maybe not here, but I want to get a rack. Almost like a gun cabinet, but for bats. Like 5 or 10 or 15. I want to have a rack. Just all the coolest people, or my favorite people. Because you can buy autographed bats for way cheaper than you can buy some cards. It's crazy. It's the same signature. Yeah, I hope I get a few cases too, because Allen and Ginter Chrome, I think we only got 3 or 4 autographs out of the case. Like, there's no hits in it. But when you do hit, they're gorgeous. We pulled a Pujols, an Acuna. I think Thomas Lynch got both of those, if the old brain remembers correctly. I forget who else, but those were some phenomenal cards. They're just great looking cards. The ink on everything about them is top notch. I was skeptical about that release, and I was happy with the result. And I think I even had to keep the White Sox in that break because somebody didn't fucking pay, and that's my thing, man. If we're breaking and it's time to go, you gotta get the money in, because we list a break in group, and then it fills, and then everybody's like, when are we breaking? I'm like, I don't know. There's 7 people that haven't paid yet. Ask them. Because I tried asking already. That's my gigantic bitch about group listings. And I had to pull... I don't even remember who it was, but I'm sure they got kicked out. I had to pull their team. I had to eat the White Sox, which was probably the most expensive team in the fucking break, being 2020 with Luis Robert. And I remember I only got 2 Chrome Luis Robert cards out of the whole case. I got murdered on them. But it was ready to go. I don't remember the circumstances. In terms of time, maybe I was in a time crunch. I had somewhere to be. I don't know. There was some cool stuff in it, for sure. And I am pleased they're bringing it back. I wish they would have done better with Topps Chrome Black. I like the hits. I think they're great. I wish they gave you more cards. Yep, Henry, I'm the same way. I won't do it either. But it got so bad, progressively worse and worse, that I had to change the rules in the group that basically once it's full, you have an hour or I'm pulling your spot. And then I started filling breaks in like 5 minutes. So then it was like, then I had to go amend it because we'd fill a break in 5 minutes and have to wait an hour. Then I'd have to pull a spot. Then we'd have to resell the spot. Then we have to, it just became such a fucking hassle. If I'm wasting all that time, I can't do anything behind the scenes. I can't order more product. I'm one person, so I need to be as efficient as possible, and chasing payments from grown adults is not part of my job. If you don't want to be in the break, don't claim a team. And if you claim a team, please pay responsibly. And I think I sound like such an asshole when I say that, but a lot of people love that I'm actually that big of a dick about it. Because nobody else wants to wait either, especially if I'm waiting on 3 people and 27 other people paid and did exactly what they're supposed to do, and they're ready to go, and they have a time window to watch a break, and they know the break's half an hour, and they have that time away from their kids or their job or whatever, and they want to see their break, they want to have the fun, and we're waiting. It's just fucking rude. It's so rude. It's more than anything else. It's rude. And I understand people are working, and it's easy to just be like, Reds, and comment and get back to work. But if you're a stranger, I don't know you, I don't know what you do. If I don't know anything, there's got to be some communication involved. Because new people will come in, and that's where the scammers come into the hobby. They'll be new, they'll join the group, they'll buy a break, they won't pay. The breaker will break anyway. They might get a hit, so then they'll pay. And that might go on for a little bit, and then one time they'll get skunked and they just won't pay. It'll turn into their normal. Like, oh, I get to wait and see what happens before I decide if I'm going to pay or not. Like, no, asshole, that's not how it works. Yeah, I just don't want to do it because that's not part of the job. You can say it is, but it's not. I'm trying to do other things. Sorting or shipping, because I used to sit here when there wasn't breaks before I brought Laura on. I have 2 sorting trays. I'd finish a video, get whatever was next up, and then just get to town in here sorting and throwing packages together. And that's usually why we would break at night, because I spent all day while the post office was open sorting and shipping, and then we'd break at night. But now I got this family and all of this, so I try to just do all the breaks we're gonna do during the day, even though a lot of people work. But this is my work too. So, you know, at the end of the day, I want to go again, Detroit Tigers. So that's why we just go to the website. Plus, that allows me the freedom to go to the gym and get healthy. I go there, the stuff sells. We get back, I start ripping. Everybody has fun. Nobody's hounding anybody about payments. Everybody knows when it's showtime. I think it's better. But I miss the old website. I know some folks have issues with this one. I wish I knew more to help more. I'm not an IT guy. And again, that's just me doling out responsibilities. I'm literally in the process right now of like subcontracting out my bookwork because it's more time that I don't have, and I can do it, and I've been doing it, but I would just rather pay someone to do it for me so I can focus on running the business for you guys. The less responsibilities I have to worry about, the more fun we're going to have. Honey fungus. I've never seen this one yet. The world's largest. I don't want to talk about that stuff too much, though, because it's such a small minority of people that just cause rage. But to get back what we were talking to, when we started stat filling after we had the 1 hour time limit, I had to go in there and readjust the rules to make it say you have 1 hour or the amount of time the break took to fill before I pull your spots. Because then pulling spots is such an awkward conversation, too. Some people get mad. Some people don't like it. Some people understand. You know, and those are the people that come back anyway, and those are the people you want to deal with. Like, hey, man, I had to pull your spot. I don't know you. I'm sorry. I'm not mad, but I have to keep the show going. You know, no hard feelings. And I'd say most people definitely understand, but some people are just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. But I've literally been scammed that way. I've had people not pay. You know, you get burned enough times, you stop fucking putting your hand in the fire. I had one guy literally tell me, hey man, I'm in the hospital. Okay, well, I hope you feel better, because I'm not a piece of shit human being. So I showed some compassion, you know. Dude only owed me like $40 or something. You know, he's like, when I get out, you know, I'll pay you, cool, whatever. Week or two goes by, like, hey, bud. And one day I'm like, hey, dude, you're not going to pay me, are you? And he's like, nope. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? That's one of those things where maybe I might go on vacation because I know where the guy's address is. You know, well, you're not going to pay me, I'm going to beat the fuck out of you. Like, I shouldn't even say that on camera. But I have been traveling a lot lately. So if you're on my list and I go to your city, maybe I'm knocking on your door. Because you probably won't even know who I am. You owe me $40, asshole. And now it's 80, because interest is a real thing. But I gotta stop talking because I don't wanna do that. What's this? Rocky Blyer. Non-baseball. Want to see? Yeah, I'm not. Trust me, I've told you all. The only rule in life, friends, is don't get caught. That's it. It takes a village. That's right. That's right. We're going to the village. Big village party on Saturday, baby. Lance, we hit 2 101 minis. One was Carl Yastrzemski wooden 101 mini, and the other was Roy Wood Jr. glossy comedian 101 mini. Lance Colors is Film Pro. Oh yeah, LV 129er. Some shit like that. Sorry. .com. Film Pro. Com Vegas 67 times 2X version 7. YouTube name officially. Let Judge Judy decide. But that's the thing, like, you can get scammed, and it's just like you could get scammed for almost just a ridiculous amount of money before it even makes sense to like lawyer up about it. But I don't even know what you can. You know, I'm not in the legal field. I'm in the entertainment and sports card field. I'm in the sports cards field, and I try to entertain you guys because I think that that's part of what we do here. So hopefully you're entertained. Some things, but I mean, I just think I'm the realest dude doing it. And some people have said that yesterday when we were talking. I don't think anybody will tell you without sugarcoating shit. What do you want your? Why do you want to have information and knowledge sugarcoated for you? Like, you can't handle the truth? Like, good or bad? Good, bad, or indifferent. I'm just saying what it is. So, card companies included. Card companies, grading companies, supply, everyone. Anybody can get it. You know what I mean? Anybody can get it. I heard, can someone send you PayPal and then retract? I heard that, but that might be friends and family. I have no idea, Henry. I've never had a chargeback. I've never had payment issues. I don't treat people poorly. I ship as fast as possible, I try to communicate as best as possible. I'm not the best with my words sometimes. I'm not a wordsmith. We do have Max Kepler for the Minnesota Twins. So, I'm sure I've sent money to the wrong place before. Like, someone's given me the wrong... That's my only issue with friends and family. Like, I'll send anybody friends and family. I don't give a shit. If you're going to screw me on a $20 card, you're just a turd. I mean, what more can I say? You're just a giant piece of shit. And apparently you need that $20 more than I do. But my thing is, if you get the bad email address, if somebody sends you the wrong thing, like who? We're working. Jeez. My watch messed me up. I don't even know what I was saying. Chargebacks, blah blah blah. People, terrible humans, friends and family. Oh, the email address. So yeah, I've had people give me the wrong email address before, and you send it, and it says it's sent to the email address and not the name, and I'm always like, hey, are you sure? You and Jamie Cook are top two, and completely opposite. Who's Jamie Cook? I honest question. You can say if he's a breaker or whatever. I don't care. I'm not a uptight asshole. Really not. You can, as long as you don't spam around and be reckless with it. I don't care. You're just mentioning someone in passing. That's 100% okay. In my book, I'm not that territorial Facebook dick beater. This is my group. Love it. Can't do that here. This here's my group. If anybody's gonna post here, it's gonna be me. Ain't nobody else making money in my group but me. No way. That's the Facebook culture. You should watch sometime. I don't watch anyone. I try to. I just don't. I just don't. I do it all day, so it's not what I want to do. I love this. Don't get me wrong. But I have a bazillion interests, and there's only so much time. I think I said it yesterday. If you could spend your money on anything you could think of, I would literally buy time, and you can't do it. I'm very curious about a lot of things. And usually when I go down a rabbit hole, or when I get into something new, that's it. That's it for a while. You can just, B-Rad's off doing this for a little bit. He'll be back. He'll be back when he figures all of that out. Kwang Hyun Kim for the St. Louis Cardinals. We pulled one number to 25, I believe, of him yesterday. He's probably a good connection for you. I don't know. Maybe. I've been learning to connect with people. I just connected with too many of the wrong people. I will, I don't know if you can... You're on Facebook, though, yeah? If you find me on Facebook, shoot me, send me, what's his... Actually, I'll just write it down. Jamie Cook. Amanda Seyfried. I don't know who that is. All My Children. She's 35. Oh, yeah, not bad. Not bad. Send you, yeah, do it. Go ahead. Time is the commodity. Yeah, time is, yeah. But I would rather, spend my commodity to get more of that commodity. I would trade one commodity for more of that commodity. I need a lot of it. Christian Yelich for the Brewers, because like the stuff I want to do like for hobby, I don't get to do much of hobby things because it's all business, man. Lots of work, very little play for me. Usually my downtime is me just trying to take a deep breath and get refocused. My kids are wild. My 2 children are a gigantic handful, and everyone says that, but I'm telling you, if you guys met me, imagine 2 little female versions of me that literally think exactly like I do, but they're just not old enough to really execute those thoughts. The fuck you, I'm gonna do what I want to do anyway thought does not work when you're 5 years old and dependent on people for everything. You can't be that way. You can't be that way when you're that little. But I love them girls. They're great. They're wild though. So if you think I'm a jerk, oh, trust me, I get a dose of my own medicine every day. Yon Moncada. Just over an hour and 12 into this. Really an hour and 8 because the intro's 4 minutes most of the time. We're into the second half, so we're right on pace for about 2 hours today. 15 on the YouTube, 10 on Facebook. Look at YouTube go. Go, YouTube, go. One day I'll get 1,000 subs. Our second Trevor Story relic of the break. Interesting. Rockies, Broel. Broel with his second Rocky sit. And Brent Rooker, rookie relic for Minnesota. Jeremy Johnson, I want it to be a rip card. I don't know if I'd rip a rookie rip card. I don't know if I could do that. He did tell me to rip it though. So rip away. I have the emails. Warren Spawn mini. Check the back. Like I said, you got to check the backs. Dave Roberts has snuck his way into the mini land. Randall Cunningham. I thought Jalen Waddle auto yesterday. Yelich. Ooh, the green pepper. First green pepper sighting of the year. The green, the fruits and vegetables and the hats seem to be pretty elusive. It's our third case. I don't know if we put together a full set of either of those in the mini department. Louis Robert mini. I might be able to make the space work. You just, I've said it a bunch of times, you can't stack these really tall because of the mini cards. David Price. A monkey. So awkward silence in the chat right now. I don't like it. If you guys can fix that, I'd greatly appreciate it. But if not, I understand. We're all just like this is like the dog days of summer portion of the break right now. We're not really to the end. We're not really having anything exciting happen. We do have a frame right here in my hand. A mini Tatis Jr. Vagina boob. Balls. Yep, alright. Maybe I shouldn't have asked for that. We get a Byron Buxton for the Twins. I asked for it, though. Alright, carry on. Carry on, you 12-year-olds. Bunch of vagina boobs. Oh, this guy. Javier strikeouts. Keep playing, Javi. What's the top card you've ever ripped? I don't know. I ripped some cards last year. I've ripped some cards in my day, boy. I don't know. This is I forget about this I forget about this product as soon as I'm done with it. The baseball cap. I mean, I made no bones about it. This is not my cup of tea. Like I said yesterday, if I were to buy into this product, I would buy non-baseball, personally. That's what I would buy, because there's some money there. This pack's huge. Jesus. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I mean, in all, like the most expensive card I've ever pulled. Is that what you're asking me? Maybe that's what you're asking. There's not much of a delay on YouTube. That's good. Jerry, I have no idea. My PC, I have boxes and boxes and boxes of Cubs cards. Boxes. It's weird short prints that if you didn't know you were picking a card out of a box, you might not know that that's a short print. Shit like that, man. Anything cool and Cubs related, especially if it's like a couple bucks, I'm buying it all day long. Just to put it in a box. So stupid. But like, all of my big money cards I keep in cases, safes. I have a safety deposit box somewhere. I have some things in some places. They're not all in one place. But I really don't have. I would venture to guess. Even my big money type cards are nowhere near the total value that someone might think of my total value of PC cards or like investment cards. If and when I do the Bat Rack Henry, I want to get Griffey. I almost bought one at the National. I just did not like the auto on the bat, so I didn't do it. So here's a slap shot, boy. I want a Ken Griffey Jr. bat, no doubt. I want a Sammy Sosa bat, no doubt. I want a Juan Soto bat. I got a Vladdy Jr. bat now. Those are 4 like no no doubt ones. All the other ones would just be, you know, just like if some. I don't even know if you could get one, but like I don't like him, but I would own a Barry Bonds bat. Like I think that would be awesome. I mean, it's fucking Barry Bonds. Like you can't get. Maybe I would maybe like a game. Maybe I would get some game used bats of some people. I don't know. Monte Harrison. So it's pretty open ended. So like I just this guy Steve Nedberg has he had a five piece bat cabinet, and I'm like, I got to do that. It's very cool. So really anybody, Griffey, Soto, Vladdy, Sammy, those dudes. I gotta have those dudes. I think Juan Soto is going to be the greatest guy of this crop of players that we have right now. I've thought that since 2018, though. But pulled client, it's very tough. I would say a handful of $5,000 to $10,000 cards, definitely. I've pulled red first Bowman autos of big time people. I pulled some rare first Wander Franco stuff that's probably worth a fortune. I pulled an Ohtani Mike Trout 5-star dual autograph numbered to 5 in 2018, and that sold for like $3,000 back then. So I'm sure that's worth a fortune now because that's Ohtani's rookie card with Trout on it, and I don't think Trout hurts anyone's dual autograph. I pulled a 101 Ohtani National Treasures 3-patch autograph. That was a huge card, even for unlicensed. That's tons of money. You collect bobbleheads? No, but I don't really collect. But if I ever am out and I see a Funko Pop I like, I will buy them stupid little things. I probably have like 30 or 40 Funko Pops. Just all different. Not even all sports. Just whatever. If it catches my eye, I'll buy those. Young Guns RPA Sidney Kelly. Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I did the only hockey break I ever did was 2005. It was what is it? What the fuck is it? It was not the Upper Deck. It was like a B product. Hockey product with Ovechkin and Crosby rookies and Duncan Keith. But we didn't pull any of the big name rookies. We did like 2 or 3 box break. Cuz Grant was always asking to do one. The same serial number card sold for around $50,000. I sold it for yeah, that stinks. Ever pull a fossil? No, I've been trying. That's the only I want a fossil, a shark tooth, a dinosaur, anything like that. I would freak out about. That's what I've really wanted to pull out of this product that I've not done in 4 years of doing this product. And I've even done some 16 and 17 Allen Ginter because I had a customer who would like ask me to buy personal boxes for him all the time because he really liked it. So I've pulled like 5 or 6 different years of Ginter and never got the anything cool like that. I wanted a pack. That's what's up, dude. That's what's up. I'm just trying to think of that damn product. Sorry, this is when all the pre-workout and stuff wears off. This is the midday yawn. Literally, I could go take a nap right now. That'd be the life. If I didn't have kids, I would absolutely do that. I'd take midday naps and then I'd just work all night. But you gotta play by their schedule. When they're trying to pull your eyelids off of your eyeballs at like 5:30 in the morning. Oh, that's no fun. I'm not a morning person either, so I absolutely hate it. Hate it. I just grab them and squeeze them. Like, hey, you're gonna snuggle now, kid, because I'm not getting up. And I doze off, and then they disappear, and then they're eating fucking ice cream out of the freezer at 5 in the morning. Oh, you guys found a step stool, huh? All right. Let's brush those teeth. Noma Garcia Parra. I don't know, what other bats should I get? Who else would be a cool bat to have? I'd even get, you know what, I probably want an Ichiro bat. I do want an Ichiro bat. I like Ichiro. You could I can't get Pujols. I can't. It's fantastic. But just the greats, man. Well, bats of the greats. The players I love, man. That's why, you know, people of the sport. Then you can get crazy, you know, you could try and get like really sought after players. You could try and get their actual game model bats, or you could try and get game used bats, but those would be crazy. I don't know. I've pulled a lot of duplicate patches in this case. I don't think we had any dupes in the first two cases, and this has been duplicate city. Oh, 506. The cup, you good? Yeah, it was 0506. Cause this is the hot box. This is the hot box, friends. Jazz Chisholm and Jeff McNeil. Ultra, Fleer Ultra hockey. 0506. Fleer Ultra. That's what it was. That was the hockey product I broke. It's cheaper, but it's like I did it last year. So it was like, for that to still be available, excuse me, I'm sorry. For that to still be available at a decent price with those two guys, surefire Hall of Fame hockey players, rookie cards, you know, that's worth the shot. Alonzo bat from the Home Run Derby, yeah, that'd be dope. If you could get your hands on something like that, that would be amazing. Yeah, if I could get my hands on any type of cool actual game used bats, like you can't, like I hate Javi Baez, but you can't, no, I don't think anyone besides Javi Baez has a home run bat, a bat that he says he keeps every bat he hits a home run with and he doesn't use it again. So he hits a home run, he puts the bat away and takes it home. Rip cards, we've pulled Mike Trout rip card and someone else, I believe, yeah? Did we pull someone else? 2 rip cards. I think we pulled 2 rip cards. Mike Trout for sure. There was another one maybe. Somebody might remember. That was when Gordon Upton top prospects. Not even a hot rookie. Joey Bart. Cronenworth. So like I said, for the full-size cards, you only get the base. This is the only other parallel besides the 101 in Allen and Ginter. It's a 3-part rainbow. That's it. It's a 3-piece rainbow. It's the smallest. Even Skittles doesn't acknowledge it as a rainbow. There's a fly down here. Every case has a hot box, Jerry. Yes, sir. It's like Heritage in that regard. Optic, the baseball, the Panini baseball Optic, they usually have a hot box in the case too, in their cases. And it's like extra autos. There's very few products that do the hot box. But there's the Uncle Larry, I'm telling you, goes to the Phillies. Jacoby Jones. Yeah, this is duplicate Relic City. This kind of stinks. Just being honest. We've had like 3 or 4 guys at least duplicates. Luis Robert, Brubaker, comma JT. Campusano, we got Lang, Tatis, Scuball. Larry Doby. Kiermaier has been dropped, and he's okay. And now, Denelson Lamet mini dropped right behind it. Also okay. Apologize for that. So we keep the cards very close to the table. Rojas. Not that that is an excuse or acceptable thing to do, but I'm just saying. Just saying. Dahlbeck had 5 RBIs yesterday. Robin Yount without a home run too. I think he had a triple. But how many times do you hear of a guy knocking in 5 without a home run? I don't think that happens very often. Mountcastle and a Griffey. Walt Disney cut auto. Get some good view. That'd be dope. I have a ton of. Why is my wife sending me pictures? She knows I'm on camera. Don't send me 108. This is the problem. She knows what goals we have and what we want to move on towards in the future, and then she sends me this thing for $180 piece of kitchen equipment, and we have plenty of things in the kitchen, and she fucking reorder out way too much as it is anyway. I don't need to buy anything else for the kitchen. What the fuck? Like, why? Why? Is that a need? Like, I don't know. Is that an anniversary hint? I don't know what that is. I'm going to have to delete a post because my, you're welcome. Redemption. Uh-oh. There's redemptions here? Let's go. Garland, Trout, Houck, Canseco, Randall Cunningham. I posted a little bitch post on my personal page. People, man. Idiots. Idiots. Sorry. Redemption. I found it. Where'd I put it? I had recovered the redemption blocker 5,000. And now it's gone again. Oh, no, it's not. There it is. Yes. Here we go, friends. Good luck, everybody. Boom, boom. Full-size card of Rose Lavelle. Who's Rose Lavelle? But here we go. You ever make a redemption block? If I had to. You know what I mean? If we had to. That's what it took. I literally did that on camera one night. Who's Rose Lavelle? Soccer player. Oh, alright. So she's a soccer player. She's a baller. I don't even want to... knees, taking knees while you're representing your country. I have a hard time with that. I understand injustice and what have you. I don't know who or what, but I don't know. I don't like it. I have a gigantic issue with all the Olympic. I didn't watch much. I love this country too much to see people turn their back to the flag that they show up to represent. The Olympics is not the place for your activism. I encourage you to speak out about what you think is wrong, but that is not the setting. If you're asking me. I don't want anybody to be oppressed. But I don't want you to shit on the very people that you're representing. I take exception to that, and I've never even served in the military. It's just fucking sad. I don't think any logical thinking person would argue with me too hard about that, because I'm not saying that you shouldn't try and right whatever you feel is wrong, but there's a time and a place for everything. And it's just, it sucks to see stuff like that. It really does. It just sucks to see, I guess, is my takeaway on the whole thing. You don't want to see that. I don't want to see it. But if that's what you want to do, that's your right to do it. It's like my grandma took me in. If I did something she didn't like, I got the talk. I didn't get yelled at. I got lectures about how I was disappointing her. You know, you don't want to do that. So it's just disappointing. But I'm not trying to go there, really. It's on. I don't know. I can't keep track of everything that's going on. But then you get the Russians, who aren't even allowed to compete, and they just form their own thing, and the Olympic Committee lets them in anyway. And they can't even have their fucking flag flown or their song played or any of that, and they're still... It's just... White Rhino. The Olympics are a joke, because literally they shouldn't even be allowed to compete, the Russians. Not that those Russians were the ones that got caught with steroids by the World Doping Agency or any of that, but if you banned Russia from the Olympics, why are Russians getting to compete? Because you don't have a fucking spine, the Olympic Committee. So you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings or leave anybody out. Well, tell your fucking country to do better. Go tell the fucking Russian dude. Tell him. Quit cheating. Or what's my number one rule? Don't get caught. Idiots. They'll lose all the viewers over my latest tirades. That's just silly. How do you even let the Russians compete? What's the point of banning them if you still let them compete? Why don't people? Maybe people did ask those questions. Maybe I missed the answer. That's very possible too. But it's so silly to me. We got emojis with the rhinos, that's right. Rhino emojis. 3 boxes left. We're looking for something to break up the monotony. Xander Bogaerts. Home stretch. We're getting there. I don't like to celebrate it too early. Boston Red Sox. Going home with the little Xander. He's doing really well this year. Really well. Donaldson. What else? Cronenworth. Slamming Sammy. Baseball mascot card. This year I've only been to Wrigley and Denver. That's it. Coors Field. Luis Garcia, rookie auto for the Nats. Eric Krause, there you go, sir. That's it, man. I want to go to them all, obviously, one day, so we'll see. We'll see, but I've been to Wrigley, I don't know, 9 or 10 times this year. I went a lot. It's probably the most I've ever gone in a single year. It was actually nice when the capacity was limited. I'm all about it being wide open, though. But it was actually pretty nice. Yadier Molina with a game-used bat relic, like the first homestand we went to. It was only 25% capacity. You could bring extra shit. They didn't check any bags. They didn't care. Came in. Everything was touchless. The worst thing was the mask police. Like, there's no one within 6 feet around you. Why do you even need a mask on? It's, you know. But after that, I mean, when they went up to like 50%, they stopped caring about masks altogether. And then you had people close to you. You could still, like, lay your sweatshirt down if it was, because, like, it was still chilly. You know, if you wanted to take an extra layer just in case, you could do it without inconveniencing anyone. And then, you know, once it's wide open, it's midsummer, you're good. You're good. So, I went to Wrigley a lot. I won't go the rest of the year. They have not lowered ticket prices on the games they have left. The last I checked. So, like, the worst tickets when they went 100%. Were like still like $40 plus fees. Like, I'm not paying $40 to sit nowhere for just a terrible team. It's a terrible team right now. Like, it's a subpar product when you're the third largest city in the United States and you have a gigantic fan base. It's just not cool. Like, you can buy tickets to any game the rest of the year. So, like, the 25th is my birthday. I wanted to go to the Cubs game for my birthday. Cubs-Rockies. Not going now. Not going now. Look at this. Look at this map. Look, I'm going to switch screens. These are all sections with available tickets through the Cubs. So that means, like, the secondary market hasn't even eaten. Look, you can sit behind home fucking plate right now for $166. So if you click one of these terrible sections here, oh, they did lower them because they were like 40, so now they're 25. But that's still too much for a terrible product. Because look, it's 25. You add these to your cart. I have to switch screens to log in. You guys aren't getting my password that easy. Somebody's trying to steal my Instagram account. That's hilarious too. So if you're doing that, eat a dick, and good luck to you. But then you switch it up. So yeah, they're $25. So 2 tickets for the worst tickets too. It's literally the third row in that section. So they're not even like close to selling out the section. 2 tickets, $50, $25 each, but then you pay $22 in fees. 12% city and county amusement tax for Crook County, Illinois. Per ticket fee, including fee tax, is $5.75, and then order processing fee of $4.50. So just to go to the Cubs game and sit in the worst tickets for the rest of the year, it's $72 for 2 tickets, and that's not including parking in or around the stadium, which is around $40. So $112 just at bare minimum to not even have a beverage to go watch a fucking subpar product. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. Oh no, they're not. My buddy Pav got offered to buy season tickets for the rest of the year. They like sent it out to him. He's like, "Fuck you, not now." Like, wait, now you're gonna send me some shit about being able to buy season tickets once you sold everyone off down the road? No thanks. No thanks. I think the people have been very, very straightforward about their feelings towards what's going on. So yeah, it's just ridiculous. Nobody's spending that type of money. I mean, the Railcats get their ass kicked on a nightly basis around me. It's $8 to get into their game, and you're right on the field. And you got like $3 beers. And it's not even expensive. So if you want to go watch baseball, if you just want to go watch live baseball, get a good look at the baseball, and sit right on the field, go. I'd rather go there. And it's closer. Parking's free. You know, they do promotional stuff too. They'll let the kids run on the field. It's all in it. Sorry, hang on. Or maybe the season ticket holders all agreed to not be displaced. That's cool, though. I'm very glad the Blue Jays are back home in their stadium, at least. Because they're really... I don't know how the whole money situation works when they're not playing it in their own ballpark. It's very unfortunate. And that's a very exciting team to watch right now. I watch a lot of Blue Jays baseball. They have a great product to watch. Ever see the White Sox? I don't go to the White Sox stadium unless there's a team I want to see. So like when the Angels are in town, the Blue Jays, when there's teams I want to see and I have like time, like I'm not made of time. It's a time thing. I would go all the time if I had the time. So it's just terrible. $112 minimum to go watch a terrible game from a terrible seat. The Rockies and Cubs is a terrible matchup of professional baseball teams. I wonder if there's a AAA team. Like, they should have the best AAA team play the Diamondbacks and just see what happens. Have them play a 3-game series. Jim told me. I don't know. That's like all you have to talk about at this time of the year when your team's not in contention. But I'm actually pleased to see they dropped ticket prices, but they're not going to sell tickets. They had to know that was gonna. I don't know how you could think you were gonna sell. The Cubs are like the top 3 in attendance every year in the league, and I bet they might not even be in the top 10 when it's all over. But when they did go to 100%, I mean that place was packed, and I mean right now they went from 0 to 100 real quick. Everybody was there, and it was great. They should serve everyone free. They do sell Gumball Head at Wrigley, but only in certain sections, and it's like $13 for It's a big can. I think it's bigger than 16 ounces. No, it's not. I think it's a 16-ounce can. Denver, all their cans were 24 ounces of everything. A Coors Light was $8.50 for a 24-ounce can. That's a fucking deal on All-Star Game weekend. I was very impressed with Denver's pricing, especially because Denver's just such a booming place right now. The third, Jacoby Jones. That's worth it, though, if it's as good as you... yeah, Gumball Head's fantastic. If you can handle wheat. Like, the last game we went, Christopher Bailey, customer from Florida, was here. Good guy. He said he can't drink wheat, or he has like a wheat allergy or something, so he didn't even drink it. But I think his girlfriend did. Delicious. But it's just a wheat beer, It's a little bit different than like a commercial wheat beer. It'd be like a Blue Moon or like a 312, which used to be in Chicago, but they got bought out by another company. Better. If you like those types of beers, I feel like that one is far superior. Like, the hotter it is, the better that type of beer tastes to me. In my opinion, the hotter. Wheat beer specifically. You can't get too hot for a wheat beer. You can get like too hot for like soda. They're like, I don't want that. It's too hot. Oh yeah. IPA. Yeah, they're IPAs. They'll fuck you up. They'll fuck you up bad. The the first 4th of July I had here at this house after I bought it was like a month after I moved in. I think I drank 12 of them and had some shots, and I mean I was hurting the next day. Those extra hoppy, all that stuff they put in it, man, I feel like that really makes you hang hard. It's not like you're just filtering out piss water light beer out of your system, you know, in and out. That stuff like hangs around, attaches to some things, absorbs in a little over there, maybe a little bit over there. I don't know. I'm not a beer scientist. I'm not a scientist. Frames. Ricky Henderson. And, oh, baby, Trevor Lawrence. That's gotta be gigantic amounts of money for the next week or so. Richard Loud. Congratulations, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Trevor Lawrence. The #1 pick in all of the football land. Oh, 2 cowbells. Alright. You guys had your fun. Someone look that up. See if any have sold yet. Please, if someone has the means to do so, investigate. Don't give me a non-accurate number though. That should be a chunk of change though. Because the Sun and Moon, the little top X Trevor Lawrence autos sold for a lot of money. And those are, like, technically this is an unlicensed football card. That's why it's just him and not in a uniform or any of that. But nobody's turning their nose up at that. You know why? Because that's going to sell for some money. Cody Hoyer. That's what I'm talking. Break up the monotony. Yeah, there you go, Richard. There you go. There might not be one sold yet. You might have to go look and see what the listings are. Yeah, there may not be. One's listed for $14.99, but sold for best offer. It's sold, or it's just listed. One's at $146. 5 days left. August 11th. Fuck it, I'm looking. I feel like I'm a comp finding expert. I literally had a guy ask me. He said, "Hey man, how do I find this box?" And I sent him exactly what to type in. He goes, "I can't find it." And sends me a screenshot. And he didn't type in exactly what I said. I'm like, hey, stupid. Why are you making me do this for you? Jeez, his base card's selling for $20? That's crazy. I don't see the auto. I don't know, maybe we'll find one. Holy shit, his Chronicles draft picks from Origins 101 sold for $12,600. Rip card number 99, Mike Piazza. This, I hate to. I'm not saying this feels heavy. This, I don't even want to. I don't want to suggest anything. I have to find the other rip card. 130 points says $1,000. Jesus. I should have kept the case. Congratulations, Richard. Holy shit. Sell it now. Sell it now. Who's got the Mets? Tom Verlaine. 60 out of 99. Mike Piazza. This, it feels different. But I don't have the trout one right next to me to compare it to. I'm telling you, that might... Where's the trout? I'm sorry. It's got my attention just from the feel of it, which is very weird. To be like... to be that convinced in my own head that there's something special about that rip card. So I just want to take this trout. I want to touch this trout one again. Yeah. I'm like almost certain now. I think something special is in this card. I'm like very convinced. I think I would like to say metal. It's heavier. I can put it on a scale, but my male scale might not. Oh, I got a food scale upstairs. I didn't even think about that. If you guys are interested, I kind of am interested in weighing those two. I think the Piazza rip card is heavy. Is heavier. But I do have my actual eating food scale that I measure out all my food. I have that upstairs. I don't know where Tom is. He said his mom was having a deal. But there's something going on with that Piazza. These hands are like little baby digital scales. Oh, Brian. I don't need small scales like that anymore, bud. Those days are over. One Soto. Last box. We'll do that at the end. We'll do the recap, and then at the end, I'll run upstairs if my kid runs down there. I'll send her to get it. I'll try my postal scale, but it's a little bit different, and it's awful finicky. Has like phone cord cables that go from the scale into the actual digital readout thing. It's not like all one piece. And it's like, it's weird. If you move around it, it like fluctuates. But I had a battery operated weight scale for years, and it fucking sucked. It wouldn't work half the time. You turn it on, it turned right back off. I just smashed it one day because I was so sick of its shit. I think I had to delay shipping that day. Like I ordered I'm like, I need a good scale. This fucking thing ain't working. I had my wife pick me up one from the grocery store, and it didn't work either. I'm like, just take this thing back. Or she brought it back and it was like already opened and returned and it wasn't even in there or some shit. Something weird. Like, I'm done. Like, how hard is it just to get a scale to weigh packages? But yeah, I'm convinced that Piazza is heavy. I could be wrong. Like, I'm not trying to hype it up. I'm convinced in my own head. If it was my card, I would rip it open. Vladdy Jr. It's not an auto, Henry, but it is. It doesn't say. Oh, okay, it does say game used. I'm like, usually it's been around the ring. It is game used, at the very least. Yeah, it could be just. I have pulled some of those stained glass cards. I forgot about those. Those have some weight to them. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Gaston Hiora? Hey, is someone down here? Ah! The meatloaf! Yeah, there's something going on, Blake, and I'm not. It's just a wild conspiracy at this point. touch enough things to know when something feels weird. Like, I didn't even touch the Trout card. You can rewind the video. As soon as I touched that Piazza card, something went off in my head. And then I went back and grabbed the Trout Rip card, and I feel a difference. But I could be wrong. It could be a lump of coal in that fucking thing. I never know what she's doing. Somebody's ringing the doorbell right now. It's my kid. She thinks she can ring the doorbell, then come inside. I don't. This is the last box, though. But I don't know where Tom is. Tom was, his mom was having a procedure. Dinosaur tooth. Ooh. Hang on, I'll message my wife. Gaston. Tomatoes. So many cards. Barry Larkin. So many cards. This is why I can't post anything else today. I have to sort this ×2. And then package it up ×3. Could I get one Padre hit, please? I mean, you asked nicely. That should help your chances. But I don't know. Oh, hang on. She's locked out of the house. Time out. Hang on. Hang on, dude. Ask your mom. Yeah, so my youngest one just locked my oldest and my wife out of the house. She's bringing groceries in. She hit the lock. That's hilarious. All right, here we go, friends. Puckett, David Freese. We have acquired a scale. A few packs left. Let me find Tom too. I'll message him. I'll give him a moment. See if he's... I don't think so. She's only 2, so I don't think she did it on purpose, but she was probably pulling on the doorknob and probably turned the lock because it wasn't the deadbolt. It was just a regular lock. But the doorbell, I don't know if you guys heard. I thought that was my kid messing around because she always does that. That was my wife trying to get in the house with a ton of groceries. All right, there is one more hit, friends. Basabe, Waddle, and it is Bissinger. Buzz Bissinger. Subject used memorabilia. Elia. Bum bum bum. Asking nice didn't work. It didn't. I apologize. I apologize politely. Politely apologize, sir. And or madam. Alright, recap, friends. And then I will do the experiment on that. I sent Tom a message just to see if he sees it before we cut the stream. Friends, we had Bissinger, Castanheira, Vladdy Jr., Trevor Lawrence, big time money, $1,000. I don't know if you'll get that again, but that's big money. It's more money than I thought. Molina, Luis Garcia, Bogarts, Rose Lavelle autograph from the women's soccer team. Jones, McNeil, Moniak, Monte Harrison, Slapshot Hansen, Buxton, sorry, that's the wrong pile. Buxton, Rooker, Trevor Story, Kwang Hyun Kim, Max Kepler, and Blyer, Scooball, Alejandro Kirk. Tom, hey Tom, wait till the end of the recap, cause we got a scale and everything. You hit a Piazza rip card, and based on my hands, I think it's heavier than the Trout rip card, which would be a good sign. But the everything else, what we do with it is 100% up to you. Tarek Scooball, I can't promise anything. I have a hunch. That's all. It's nothing more than a hunch. Sarah Tiana, Reese Hoskins, Brent Rooker again, Trevor Story again, the softball guy, number 210, 1 of 10, Mickey Moniak again, Jones again, Tim Anderson, Jack Flaherty, the lady hitting coach, and Otani Mini, number 225. Now, we also had 2 rip cards. One is Mike Trout, number 250. The other is Mike Piazza, number 299. So, for all intents and purposes here, we will... Well, that's interesting. So, Trout. Trout is 15 grams. Do this in grams. Yeah, Piazza's 21 grams. So I can take it out of the top loader just for... They're the same top loader, though. Oh. Trout's only 14 grams. I'm telling you. These are like scales. It's weird. So we'll just weigh the top loader. 7-8 grams on the top loader. Pull these out. It's weird. I'm not a weighing. I'm telling you. There's something going on in this Piazza card. So just Trout with the sleeve. 7 grams. You guys should not do this on unsealed product. That makes you an asshole. I am trying to prove a hunch. When I say 7 grams, 7 or 8 grams. Yeah, this is way more. Yep. 12 grams. There's something of significant weight inside of your rip card, Tom. And if you want to do something about it, I would love to do the honors. If you just want me to send it to you, that is your decision to make, sir. But I definitely think, I don't know, you can use this video, you can use that video to reference your suspicion of something being in the card as well. I do not want to put any pressure on you. But I think you have something special. Tom says go for it. Whatever is in this card is yours, Tom. Just know that. It very well could be metal, or it could be the stained glass, which is also super rare. The metal would make sense. So obviously metal weighs more, depending on the type of steel. The trades taught me that 1 square foot of 1-inch plate weighs 40 pounds of mild carbon steel. That's the only weight I know, and I can calculate any carbon steel off of that number. Those are the tools I am equipped with, friends. That's it. Tom, good luck, friend. Good luck. But, I mean, I take what just happened as me being good at my job. Period. I have the experience. This is when people ask, what's your favorite breaker? Who's your breaker? This or that. Breaker, breaker, breaker. I think I'm real good at this job. Whether you like me or not, it's a whole nother story. That's fine. You cannot like me. But I'm very good at doing this card thing. Good luck, Tom. I'm anxious. It's not every day that you get a hunch like this. So like I said, there will be a mini red ink, an exclusive mini, wood, metal, or sketch card. It's metal. I think it's Jose. It's metal. I don't want to totally destroy the card either. It is metal. It's Jose Ramirez for the Tribe. Like I said, this will not go to the Tribe. So I don't want to hear shit out of Roel. But yes, absolutely. A metal mini Jose Ramirez. I've never pulled a metal card. I've never personally done that. And it is not it does not say it's a 101. It just says it's a metal parallel. And then the back is very nice. It's made in China though. These weren't even made here. Wow. So they sent these overseas and had them made. That's very cool. Tom, congratulations, man. I have no idea how to even begin to put a value on that. But congratulations. I'm glad you came back because I was very confident of that being... I didn't want to assume. You know, you can't assume. You can assume nothing. Oh, crap. It has COVID. There you go, sir. Super rare. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, Tom, congratulations, everybody. We've already done the recap. You will get your Piazza card as well. Just for, you know, you don't have to look at the back of it. Thanks for... Yeah, dude, absolutely. I just wanted to bring it to your attention because it's definitely something that if you decided to do it all in the same video is super cool. Yeah, Meehan, we had cool shit happen. Where the fuck you been at? Sorry for swearing. Not really. But this is the Mets card. So Ramirez, that's my first metal card ever. I pulled the stained glass. I pulled the 101s. I have not pulled the metals. So there we go. Very cool, but it's right out there. Chinese metal card. The rest of these were not made in China. So there we go. Congratulations, Tom. I got to keep those together. Thank you guys very much. Non-baseball, you kicked ass. Trevor Lawrence, 1K, plus all the other hits. And everybody, as always, thank you very much. Like I said, nothing else is going to post today. I'm sorry. I have to get to work on this stuff. I'm going to be overwhelmed. This is way too much for one person. So that's what I have on my plate. You guys all have a great rest of your afternoon and evening. And I do have an idea for tomorrow. So I don't know when or where. But I do have plans for tomorrow as well. So thank you guys very much. Have a great